Hello, my loves. Welcome back to Moonday Messages. I can't believe it's time again. I wanted to record a little earlier than it happened to be because gate, the new gate is activated tomorrow, and I always try to give it a little bit more time. But here we are, Mercury retrograde. Even though when you are watching this, Mercury is done with its retrograde. Thank God. Whew, before we get into it, here are the signs that this message is for you. We have Scorpio, Leo, Pisces, Gemini. We have watermelon. We have fruit flies. And we have 333-444. So maybe you're dealing with fruit flies. Maybe you're eating watermelon. Maybe you're thinking of buying it. Maybe you're seeing it. You know the deal. Okay, so the sun is moving into gate 4, which is the gate of formalization. It is in the Ajna center. So we finally moving out of the throat. That has been a couple of weeks now, and we are in the Ajna now. Now we are starting to have more clarity. We are starting to move back into being able to think logically, think things through. We are getting more into searching for solutions with rational analysis, with rational thinking, with allowing ourselves to use our brain. It's very, very much left brain energy. So mental clarity should come in. Like we just had the full moon 2 days ago for you when you're watching this, and Mercury officially starts its forward movement again today when you're watching it. So letting go of the things that were making us unclear, questioning things, reflecting on things. It was a very much internal journey for the past 2 weeks and even longer. There's still a lot of planets retrograde, but at least Mercury is out of its retrograde. Okay, so it's time now to get clear. What I heard and what I was channeling was that it will be much more grounded now. We have much more clarity around our thought patterns about thinking in general, so please use it and get clear or reflect on, like, write down what you have been reflecting on the past 2 weeks. What came up for you? What did you think about? What old patterns came up? Maybe old friends were reaching out, or partners, people from the past in general, ways of thinking, ways of navigating things. We were going through reflecting on everything from the past, from people, patterns, behaviors, structures, ways of handling things. And now, with at least Mercury stationing direct again, one of that is not going to be so heavy anymore, which is communication, which is thinking, which is mental clarity, and all of that. So write down the things that you had realizations on specifically during the last few days of the Mercury retrograde. So the 8-8 portal, the full moon in Aquarius, and then the last day, which is today, where I'm filming this, which for you, when you watch it, immediately when I upload it, which was then the day prior to that. What needs to change? What conclusions did you make? Where did you get clarity? Where did you understand more things? Where did you get aha moments? All of that I want you to write down, because this is going to help you to create the action plan for you that you have to get into now if you are really wanting to make a change and, like, create more for yourself and change your life. You have to take action, obviously, right? So use this momentum of clarity to write down what needs to be done now. Where do you need to head? What do you need to do? Where do you need to go? What do you need to say? What do you need to hone into? Take your time to finally do. And then write down these action steps and actually urge yourself to take one of these steps today, right? Like, after you did this homework, okay? take one of the steps. How can you start the process of at least one of the things that you wrote down that you want to create, that you want to change, that you want to get into, be, whatever it is, okay? Okay. What else came through for me was for some of you, you actually had a realization about a connection. I don't think it is necessarily romantic, so it might more be friendship, or it might just be like a fling or something, but not like actual real emotions involved. Or maybe for a moment you were a little bit confused if it's actually real emotions that are involved in it, and you questioned it, but then you got now the clarity around that that's not the case. Even if you still question it, let me tell you right now, let that go. Let that person go. Rejection is protection and redirection. Okay? Rejection is protection and redirection. It's not meant to be. Okay? Go on. Be open for something new. And allow yourself to, I actually feel some of you have been like dancing on two weddings. Like some of you have actually been engaging with two people. And I feel like one of them there was more emotions involved, and then the other one it was just like a superficial thing. When it is more resonating in friendships, then you were maybe confused about like the depth of that friendship or how close you were, and then another friendship reminded you of like, no, we are close because of this and this and this, and you were able to like compare the two and be like, oh, actually you're not really a close friend of mine, like you're not really that status that I thought you were friendship wise. Okay, so you get clarity around that. If it hasn't hit yet, it might hit in the next few days, so pay attention to that. Okay, let's see what the oracle deck has to say. Okay, Spirit, excuse me. Release energy still after this full moon. It was a heavy one. I was not sleeping well the past 2 nights. I woke up at witching hour, 3 a.m. both nights, 2 nights in a row, not being able to. The first night not being able to fall back asleep at all, and then yesterday just at some point I fell asleep, but yeah, I felt like I was like releasing in my sleep again. Wow, look at where I spread the deck. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Okay, so for the ones where you were dabbling in 2 different pools and you realized something about the connection that was existing longer, bet on this one. Not the one that was superficial, not the one. Let it go. Okay? And then for some of you, it's really just about the feminine, the masculine within you, of like finding the balance within this finally. Okay? Oof. Okay. Okay. What is it that this collective needs to know, Spirit? What is it that we need to know for this energy right now? What is it that we need to know? What is it that we need to know? I also feel like we're all tired, right? We're all exhausted. This energy is a lot. So also take some rest and hydrate, drink more. Okay? Oofa. Okay, so we have moon cycle, we have generator, we have mirror, and then we have movement, manifestor, and mountains, MMM, very interesting. And on the bottom of the deck, we have speak it out. Okay, So, in the next month, you will regain energy to be able to do the things that make you fun, make you fun, make you fun, that bring you joy is what I wanted to say, but maybe you will actually do things that make you more funny, or you feel more funny or more fun. Not just that you're like enjoying the fun things, like, but you find that level of funness within yourself again. Interesting. And I feel like you will realize, looking back at the version of you that you were right now. So in a month from now, you'll look back on the version of you right now, and you have a lot of compassion for yourself, because right now there's still a lot of confusion that I feel with you guys right now. But even though there's more clarity right now, you will look back on this version of yourself and you will realize that the nudges that you gave yourself to start doing and taking these action steps, like the homework that I gave you today, is what really created this forward movement, manifesting things, literally moving mountains. Okay? Literally moving mountains. Like, this is connected to a conversation that you're going to have. It either is going to be very soon, or is going to be the thing that makes you reflect back in a month from now and makes you look at yourself and be like, oh, bless her, bless him. They really went through it. But I'm grateful that they decided to take action, because I would not be where I am right now if that would not be the case. Okay? And then speak it out, baby. Write it down. What is it that you want to achieve, and speak it out. Allow yourself to believe that it's possible. Okay? The way how you do that is by speaking it, allowing yourself to put it out there, out of your mouth, out of your brain, out of the smallness of your head and into the world. Okay? This is how manifestation starts. The next step will be taking action, obviously. Right? And then being in the balance of the masculine and the feminine energy in order to really receive it. But like, this will be a big manifestation. It will move mountains. Okay? Your life will look so different in a month from now. It will look so different. Wow, this is so beautiful. Oof, I love this. I'm getting hot. Even my phone was just like saying also now the device is getting hot. So you might as well be somewhere with a different temperature where it's hotter. Maybe you're going on vacation. Maybe you are just running hot. Maybe you are like, things are falling into place. You get more opportunities. Things are moving. Okay, take the time right now to rest. Take the time right now to rest, because it's going to be different in a month from now. Oh, I love this. I'm so happy for you. I love you guys. I see you next week.